Are you still treating trust as if it has to be earned from scratch with every prospect? That's a massive mistake, and it's keeping your close rate lower than it should be. If you're in business-to-business sales, trust is either compounding in your favor or decaying in silence. And most reps don't even know it's happening. A single high trust interaction doesn't just move the deal forward, it creates momentum. The question is, are you building a flywheel or just spinning your wheels? Later in this video, I'll show you the overlooked moment in your sales process that could double retention rates without adding any additional follow-up. So let's build your trust flywheel. Sales teams assume that trust resets every time a prospect changes roles or needs a new solution. But here's the truth. Trust, just like your reputation, it's cumulative. Think about your favorite brand. You don't reevaluate trustworthiness every time you buy. You trust based on previous momentum. Now imagine that your sales process created the same gravitational pull. If your trust doesn't transfer across deals, into referrals, and through all stakeholders, then it's not a flywheel. It's a one-time event, and your sales process is fragmented. But what actually turns the wheel? What creates that momentum in the first place? The biggest mistake that reps make is trying to sell everything on the first call. Instead, focus on a strategic win that builds loyalty and momentum. I once consulted with a sales team who cut down their sales pitch by 70% and spent the first 2 meetings just helping their client truly identify their real problem. Close rates jumped. Why? Because the client felt seen, not sold to. Breakthroughs build trust faster than benefits. The flywheel turns when your clients experience relief, not persuasion. But even when you've built trust, it could all fall apart. Here's how most teams break the wheel without even knowing it. You built the trust through your sales presentation, and then you kill it with your follow-through. The transition from your promises to delivery is where most flywheels collapse. You hand the client off to another rep, implementation stumbles, and the client feels like they have to start all over. Even if you close the deal, you've lost future revenue. Trust must be operationalized. A flywheel only works if every touch point is aligned with the original promise. So how do you multiply trust instead of just maintaining it? This next shift is where the flywheel becomes unstoppable. Here's the real leverage point. Flywheels store energy. So every trust-based interaction that you have becomes fuel for the next interaction. Sales teams with trust-based systems not only convert more, they retain clients longer, they get more referrals, and they spend less time in feedback loops. This is why average reps are always chasing leads. Elite reps are focused on engineering trust. Because when the wheel is spinning, you're no longer pushing, you're being pulled. And yet many sales leaders are still missing the signal that starts the whole process. Let's talk about the authority cues that you're not using and what they're costing you. Now that you've learned how to create a trust flywheel, you'll need to know how to scale across your whole sales team without depending on personalities or luck. We'll cover what most sales leaders get wrong about authority signals and how to embed trust into your sales messaging before you even speak to a lead. We'll cover this in my next video.